Hi guys, well today I'm going to do a shop update and I've got a couple of cool things to share. I'm Linn and this is the Darbin Orvar channel. So I'm here with my new SawStop table saw. I'm going to replace this one, which is very exciting. It's actually kind of cozy in here because it's raining outside, which is unheard of in Oregon in July. So I'm gonna take this out of the box and yeah, see what it looks like. So while there was nothing wrong with my old table saw, when SawStop contacted me and asked if I'd be interested in trying their job site saw, I wasn't about to turn it down. The new saw is definitely bigger than my old saw, about 50%, which makes quite a big difference. Well, what's pretty exciting about this is now I get an opportunity to redo the space here, kind of build a new table around it. Also, I need new jigs now. I want to make some upgrades to my crosscut sled, box joint jig, and just things like that in general. So this is going to be a big improvement to my shop here, so I'm really excited about that. Plus it feels really nice. One thing that I find a little weird, there's no metric on the measuring tape here, only inches, and I like to use both, so that is one thing I'm not a huge fan of, but otherwise it's very nice. So here you can see the way the old stand was constructed, so taking it apart to fit the new saw. The way I built that stand is kind of modular, so there's one big platform at the bottom and then the other parts rests on top of that. And I was able to keep the base platform untouched and then modify the other parts. Here is the new saw in the new stand. As you can see, it is definitely larger and I had to adapt the stand to fit the new saw. I was able to reuse most of the material in the stand, which was really great. I did have to build a larger kind of stand for the saw to be on. I still have somewhat of an outfeed table, but it is smaller. I also was able to fit the shop vac in the back corner, which I'm really happy about. That was kind of tricky to make it fit, because one of the things was I did not want to increase the footprint of this whole table here. It's a good size for the space. It's kind of funny, one of the most frequently asked questions that I get is about the outdoor space, the carport shop. How do I deal with it? How don't the tools get ruined and all of that. That's why I really like having a job site saw, one of these which is made to handle the outdoor environment. But other than that, I make sure that I paint all surfaces, which is why the stand is painted white to protect it, and I also wax all metal surfaces, especially in the winter, to protect from moisture and to prevent rust, basically. So I haven't really had any issues. So one of the things that I've been working on is cutting and milling up some of this big leaf maple. It's very large. This is actually 13 inches in width and very thick. And I'm working on this for a couple of counters. So I got this from a local mill out in the country, my friend Kim who runs it. And yeah, I got some footage last time I was there, so let's check it out. It's a very cool space. I always love the opportunity to take a little country drive this time of year here in this part of Oregon. It is very nice. Now, Kim's place is just so cool to just walk around and take a look at everything. It's a bit of a candy store for woodworkers. I think it's always great to support your local mills other than the big box stores. And funny thing, often you can find great prices at local lumber stores, especially if you're willing to work with rough sawn pieces. It is kind of fascinating to think about how long it actually takes to prepare the wood, because once milled up roughly, the pieces need to dry for 2 to 3 years. So Kim focuses on a lot of really beautiful, highly figured maple and walnut, and if you're in Oregon you can contact him to stop by, and he also ships throughout the country. I just wrote about him on my Instagram, so you can find his information through there as well as in the description. So I'm in the process of working on quite a few different projects at the same time, so let me just give you a little tour of what's in the works right now. Let's go and see what's been in the mail lately. Okay, so we've got Nate Crilly, Real Southern Ginger, Woodworking in Transit, hey Patrick, Z-Paul Woodworking, Wildman Tech, Il Tubo all the way from Germany, Ben Brent B2 Bills, Dreadnought Woodshop, aha, see what you did there, B Woodworks, Wacky Woodworks, from New Zealand, and finally Sawblade Projects. Thanks guys! A couple of other things. August sent a really nice set of Bluetooth wireless stereo headphones, which I've gotten quite a bit of use out of because I love wireless headphones when working in the shop. Now Dan was super kind and sent some mini lathe tools. Thanks Dan. Okpow sent a little nightlight, very cool. And Bob from Useful Wood on Instagram sent this huge chunk of Osage orange wood. It is just massive. So thank you so much for that.
Please listen carefully.
Let's go to the new shed, shall we? Super noisy here today. I want to take a moment and give a shout out to my patrons who support my channel. I have a lot of fun making my vlog. Some people call it more of a rant each week, where I go over a little bit about what I'm thinking about and what's going on. I want to keep those very casual, and I like the idea. In my head, I know that there's not a ton of people watching them, so I just feel like that makes them a little bit more intimate and not so planned. If you would like to support my channel, then I'll leave a link in the description to my campaign below. So vicious. Look at her, so vicious. No, you're not vicious at all, are you? Ah.